Hey folks, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host of the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again. The action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, Linux, Raspberry Pi, and I think that's about it. It runs pretty much everywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button, always much appreciated. And if you're playing the game on Steam, a positive review is always much appreciated because we can use like every upvote, if you would call them upvotes on Steam, that we can get. So thanks in advance for your upvote, which is not an upvote. Anyway, welcome everyone to the chat. We had Loki here, Jared 2, we've got OP Predator, Super Sonic, we had Niels Zegas join us earlier, Alexi was here as well. So come back out of the woodwork, join the stream, let's go. I streamed earlier this week, it was Development Livestream 7, it's up on YouTube now. We did a tutorial, sort of like introduction to the texture conversion tool, texture modding tool that is now included in Angeldust Creator Kit. So if you've got any questions about that, feel free to ask them. A lot of them might have been answered in the live stream, so watch it if you can. And we also replaced the battery in my laptop. It's working, and I'm really happy that it went that well, that smoothly. So anyway, let's start playing the game. Here we go. On the left side of the screen you'll find some buttons to select the hero you want to play as. Today we're going with the fighter. It's fighting time this evening. Enter your player name and password in these boxes, so I'm playing as Firefly. My password is secret. On the right side of the screen you'll find the game's social media, so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and Discord. The Discord server is highly recommended. It's a very friendly community of people involved with the game, hunting together, building together, playing together. Click that button, you will not be disappointed. The website button takes you to the game's website where you can send private messages to your friends, you can rename your land claims, you can set your hero colors, and you can trade in your quest points. Every daily quest that you do is a quest point. You can trade those in for exclusive creatures that you can ride or tame. That's cool, right? In a few moments, in about 40 minutes or so, we'll also be doing the lottery where you can win the pet snack. It's on my to-do list to sort of come up with a new format for the lottery. The current system with a code that you have to enter is a bit involved, and a lot of players do not understand what it's about or how it works. So maybe some new system is coming up in the future. Let me know if you've got ideas for that. But anyway, that's coming up. Can I join you? You can join us. Obi says moo, and Hum says late but here. You're right on time, don't worry about it. And this button sets the in-game language. We're going with English and we're playing in the cartoon visual style today. I like it. So I think we're about ready to sign into the game, and we can do all kinds of things. So yeah, important thing is the Dev Stream 7. It's online on YouTube now, so if you want to watch part of that, entirely cool with me. We got the idea there on that live stream that it would be cool to have sort of animated blocks where you could make the texture animate or like switch between designs. It's a super cool idea. My mind sort of like instantly associated that with the Mimics, so Mimics and the Photon system combined. I have a working proof of concept so that I can show you what it would look like in practice, sort of like the most rudimentary form of that. We can take a look at that, or we will take a look at that after the hunt is done. So Hum is going to say like skip the hunt, let's go directly to that part. Be patient, young Padawan. So I've got a proof of concept for that. I also scanned the entire game world, so like everything that's been built, everything that's been claimed, I scanned all of it. There's a few claims that would be affected by this. I could personally inform all of these people. There's about a handful. It's 20 claims or so, and I think it's about 15 people or so. It's not much, but there are a few claims left and right where the new system would actually sort of like work backwardly with the old build. So it's something that we should investigate probably. But it's not much. Like, it's not that like every claim is affected or every claim would be affected. So maybe we can do it. Maybe the entire idea isn't worth it. So let's see if we can make something cool on this live stream. Or I've got a demo, a simple demo. And then we can sort of try to make something impressive and cool that we definitely could say, yeah, we want this to be in the game. And we will sacrifice a bit of like backwards compatibility with what has been built before. So we did this before where we introduced a new feature that affected the look of old builds. I did a lot of work to make sure that like the changes were very minimal, but let's see if the feature is worth it. We can take a look later on. Hi everyone, Soda Meow says, hi Soda, Always a pleasure to have you on here. Hello Firefly, how are you? I'm doing fine, Zegas. Looking good, thank you. I actually started streaming and I was setting up the camera because last stream we had this sort of like Forsen camera angle with the camera being lower and pointing up at my chin. But I was setting up the camera and I was looking at it and I was like, I look pretty sharp today, looking good. So that's always nice. Thank you for noticing. Loki says, hey, just a heads up, I might not be here for all the stream because it is my sister's birthday and I promised that I would make her a special dinner. Loki's sister, congratulations. Is it Snow White Princess or one of the other ones? I hope you have a nice birthday. Obi says, oh yeah, about the way the mimic orientation gets saved, I'd suggest using the block you placed as the default. Photon block shouldn't change the mimic that's actually saved in the claims. Yes, that's what I mean. 20 out of 2 billion. It's entirely true, Hum. The thing was running for about 2 or 3 hours right before the stream. It just finished, like exactly when I started streaming. It finished. Even if someone is affected, just do it. Not gonna lie. Ayo, hello, Halim. Very sharp, nice. Imagine being able to cook. I can cook. Whatever. We're going to sign in. I want you, Firefly. Okay, you're the one that I want. One of the other ones. Okay, there's so many I lost track. But send them my regards. Happy birthday from Firefly and all of the Firefly Angeldust crew community shizzle thing. Wait. Hello Firefly in caps. Hello Loki the Witful in caps. And we've got Hiyuki on Twitch. It's been a while, Hiyuki. Thanks for being there. Lots of emojis, lots of emotes. I hope you're having a good time. Yuki, we've got something cool coming up. It's a proof of concept of a new feature, and maybe you want to stick around, give your feedback, but it will take a bit of time before we get to that part, maybe an hour or so. But I love all your cats and your creatures and all of your... it's good. Alright. Firefly, raid my village. Not today. No. No. I don't have time. I've got so many things to do. Hi all. Bonjour, Opi. Parlez-vous français? Who? As she is now nearby, she calls me Solo because I'm a one and only. Bebranator is here. Privyet, Bebra. It's been a while. Oui. Ah, très bien. Très bien, monsieur. Ou madame. Mademoiselle. Everyone ready? Oh, this is not My Little Pony. It's Zegas' Little Pony. How do you get it? You play the game. Play the game, play the game, play the game. Hi, Berserk. Berserks. Let's go. Follow me. Also, I'm playing 4.9. Did I actually restore the textures or not? I didn't restore the textures. Check this out. This is something we did on the development livestream. We changed the concrete texture to this one. We can probably use this. We can probably use this in our demo for the texture setup thingamajig. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really cool. Really cool. Now this is good. Yes, this is good. We're going to play with the changed texture. So let's go. Follow me. Play together. Bada bing, bada boom. Pinewood level 46. Oh, it's one of these streams, right? It's one of these streams. We've got Hopon, something like that. Copon with us. Copon. They're probably wondering what's happening. Like, where are these people coming from? Please heal them up. And Obi asks, hey Soda, how is life? And Soda says, good, Obi, how are you? We're just eavesdropping on this conversation. How is work, Obi? Very tired, but worth it. Increase the goal by 50% and I'm basically 50% till 3k. There we go. You're doing great, Obi. Set your goal, go for it. So next week you're free? Or at least that's what you wrote on the forum. I hope you have some time to take a look at the texture tool. You already did a very nice mod. We're going to take a look at that picture as well. It was just such a good picture. Unfortunately, Paint wasn't able to save the transparency, otherwise it would have been like perfect meme, triple A. Oh, the boss told you could go to work. Yeah, they'd probably give you the keys to the factory or keys to the entire place, because they trust you and they know you're a good person, so... If you think like the work and the money is more important, go for it. Like, this is just a silly video game. I wouldn't ever ask you to do something here if your life demanded more serious stuff. Already too late, and I and my transport already planned the week as if it was free. There you go. That'll teach him, that'll teach him. Opa, I have no idea what Opa means. I bought a new iMac, grabbed a 5K 27-inch 2020. The loss of the Intel, still haven't got everything working on it yet. OS 10 12.4 is so burdensome. 12, is that... what was it called? Big Sur? No, that was an earlier one. I haven't really kept up with those names. Monterey, okay. I have to do some uni stuff anyway. Do you enjoy it? People are interesting. I still have a lot of lectures to steal from my uni's website, okay. Firefly, long time no see. Scare 'em dead. Indeed. I don't even recognize your name. Who are you? What's your Angeldust player name? Also Scare 'em dead, or is it a different one? Are you the Wicked Dust? It's factory work. I assemble candles, Obi says. Hello Alexi, how are you doing? In a day I try to at least do 9,000 candles. That's a lot of candles, bro. Hey, but at least you've got this candle attitude. Instead of a can-do attitude. Get it? Because it's about candles. You got a can... Yeah, nice joke. Imagine doing the same thing for 8 more hours. 8 or more hours. I can't imagine that. It would completely... No. I use a texture tool to make my builder painting into the powerful wizard painting. Ooh, that's actually very smart, Loki. Check the big brains on Loki here. Obi has already helped us bring 130,000, I'm going to round this up so it sounds more impressive. 130,000 electric candles into the world. They're electric candles. I thought you were making like wax candles, like the proper ones. Who needs them? No clue. Indeed. Who needs that many candles, bro? How to get into the miracle of 3 question marks. Sonic, send me a private message via the website. A private message on the website with the coordinates of your wonder or of your build that you want me to visit. And I'll take a look. Alexis says, I can't find 3D modelers for my game project. Hey, you can always call up the boys who did Angeldust. Just give, what was the name? Ming Duan Kwang, give him a call. Say, hey, Firefly sent me. And they will probably give you a pretty good rate on modeling and texturing. And they'll let you know what their planning will be. As far as I can tell, their sort of planning and their sort of like work schedule thing is pretty transparent. They will let you know what they're gonna do. Electric candles made by Obi. I add diodes to the base plastic part. Dude, hope you can sign the ones you made. If any of you ever see a plastic candle, you take a pic, because there's a chance I helped make it. I have a few in my house. Seriously, I have a few of them. I think 2 or 3 of them. Or do I? Don't I? I have no idea. But those were made before you were there. I have seen a plastic cigar. Nice. But I still don't know who you are. We got lots of plastic stuff here. Same here. Firefly, show us the candles. I don't think they're in this house. I think they're at my parents' house. I have seen a plastic cigar. Nice, Scare 'em dead, but I still don't know who you are. Let us know who you are. Because maybe it's the same thing we make. Okay, yeah. It's this white round base with a sort of like semi-transparent-ish candle thing on top. How is your MacBook? It's super, Alexi. The battery is super new. It lasts about 8 or 9 hours now on a charge. It's not bulged anymore, so the laptop is sitting flat. And I sort of like had this new battery's resolution instead of New Year's resolution to make more use of the battery itself, because I was always using the laptop when connected to the charger, and that's apparently bad for the longevity. durability or whatever of the battery. So right now I'm using the laptop and it's on battery power. Wow. Devs is joining us. Imagine the candles were from my factory. I'm imagining this. Whoa. I'm using your candles, Obi. Wow. It's also very hot in here. I don't have any picks, but I'll do it when I go back to work on the 7th, 8th actually. Oh, that's next week, yeah. Or in 2 weeks, sort of. Imagine, we have like someone making a video game on this live stream, we have someone making candles, and then we found out someone is making jokes. So that's already 3 things that we make here on this live stream. That's solid. Hey, God Reborn is with us. I think we saw them last week as well. We also saw him last week, pretty sure. Also, what's up, Obi? I sent you a new private message. Not sure if you already replied. It's a new one, it's not the other one. Yesterday you hit the record. What? 12,000 candles. That's a lot of candles, bro. You replied already to the new one. Okay, cool. Easy job. What are you gonna do? My job. I am in the direct and in the game. Nice. Same for me, Jared. Same for me. I'm also in the direct and I'm also in the game. Wow. Crazy. Insane. I worked for like 11 hours and 30 minutes. Hey, enjoy work, but in moderation. In moderation. Don't overwork yourself. You don't want to end up with a burnout. Though that's more associated with work that you really don't want to do. And you really want to do this. So, also I'm opening up the Steam chat here. In the past 36 hours I've spent 20 hours working. Moderate yourself, boy, otherwise you're gonna get burned out. I am Jared PM15. Let's see if we can find you in the direct. I don't see you just yet. I see Soda Meow, Phoenix Flame, Loki the Withful, OP Predator, Song is here, Zegas is with us, Bebranator. Oh, there's Jared. Hi, Jared. We found you. You're on the bird. Also, you're taking damage, apparently. What's happening? Homelander playing Angeldust, clown. I got your image saved, Alexi. I got it with me to show everyone. It was such a good picture, I couldn't do anything else but share it with everyone. Grind set, work yourself to death. Okay, I also put in quite a lot of work, like hours of work this week. I did a lot of things on the game. Super cool. I use 2 phones. Whoa, I also use two phones. We've got a lot of things in common. Soda, how is the GM work coming along? Obi asks. Yeah, yesterday I probably should have visited Build Together Town again, but I ran out of time. Because apparently, Obi, did you, like throughout the week, did you look at the new leaderboard? We're 11,500 or so. It's been steadily rising again. I don't know why. It's like Heart of Summer. Wait, how long has Soda been a GM? Scared Dead asks. A few months now? 2 or 3 months? I'm Frank, Hugo. I'm Frank. I don't know how to answer that yet. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I did actually look at the new leaderboard this week. I was gonna check if we went down again or up. So it's been steadily going up. I don't know why. Congratulations, Soda Meow. Scarum Dead. Who is Scarum Dead? Can anyone enlighten me? Who is Scarum Dead? Is it...
My blade is ready.
It's not Rob, is it? The Wicked Dust. That was my first guess. Welcome, Wicked Dust. I'm still new, not past preparation, I guess. Is this about GM in the game or GM in something else? Wicked Dust, yeah. Rapaz, os americano, wow. What? Racista? No, nobody's racist. Or are you racist? You don't like Americans, I have no idea. What? Is GM still newish? No, you're the most experienced GM we ever had. I think. No one saw that. I didn't. I think. Of course, Hum has been a GM for a super long time. So maybe Hum is the most experienced GM. I have no idea. I see this YouTuber is ignoring me. Who's Pain? Tendo. Which YouTuber is ignoring you? Who is it? Are you in pain? Are you in pain? Pain? I think Hugo is sort of spamming the friends chat channel. La preferencia para preguntas no chat de live e la costuma responder mais a galera lá. Okay, I think it's entirely good. Hola, Jared. You can't compete. You all probably don't remember me. I've been away for 3 months because of boarding school. Yeah, I do remember you. The Wicked Dust. Who can forget that name? Who can remember that name? Who can forget that name? What's boarding school? It's sort of like boring school, except you get more... Okay, I'm not going to finish that sentence, but you get the idea. And why do you have a school summer? Maybe that's it's a sort of summer school. To understand each other, we should know each other's pain. That's deep. That's deep. If you understand the pain, you understand the gain. And we play the game on this live stream with no name. I'm in Africa. Almost every day is summer. I like it when there are no sorceresses nearby. There's more gold for me. Huh. Is that true? By the way, does Angeldust run on your new iMac? Because you got a new one. Does it run? I hope it does. If you're listening at all. My deepest condolences, Obi says, for living in Africa. Hey, there's this song by this group called Toto, and they made a song called Africa. It's about seeing the rain come down in Africa. Yeah, Obi, I think the role Soda has taken on is very complementary to my definition of GM. Alright. I will give you a compliment. It's not what I meant. Also, I'm stuck on the ground. Why? I wanna move. Hey, Dustix is here. Do you ever know, like, if you're cleaning out your freezer or your fridge, sometimes you get these like rolls or sticks of dust. That's the dust sticks. That's how that works. My pain is greater than yours. Oh, my pain is greater than yours. Pain, these things can happen. I hope you're okay. If you feel like it, you can play the game with us. If you don't feel like it, if you want to be in pain, that's also cool. Let's talk about the mess on the last stream's suggestion thread. People really don't understand what the assignment is. No reason for hating, but yeah, there's... People were coloring outside of the lines a bit, but that's not a problem. Any idea is welcome. Some people tried to stick with the assignment, some people just took it and ran with it. It happens, it happens. People really don't understand what the assignment is. Dropping Naruto lines, I see. I have no idea who Naruto is, but send them my regards. All I saw was shields, freeze, other weapons, stuff we already talked about. Like, you can't fault people for not being on the live stream and not skimming the entire contents or getting a feel for the entire contents of the live stream. I can't really fault people for that, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. It was all shields, it was all like, let's make a super powerful rare artifact that you get from a boss drop, and you would use it only 10 times, and then you would have to get another one, and it would be super rare, so only I would be able to get it. So if you want to give sorcerers a tar wand, how about a wand that breaks the creature's tar spell? Okay, I can dig it. Get with the program. About the weapons IDs. Yeah. Bruh, I was role-playing a Naruto character. Don't get serious, lol. You were pretty serious at role-playing, so I just played my role being serious with your serious role-playing. It was 4D chess. Bruh, don't get serious, bruh. It was a prank, bruh. People kept saying stuff that was basically pointless to say. Don't worry about it. Parkour. What about the parkour? I have no idea. Still think it was a good discussion when we can have the new weapons. Lol. Yeah, let's first look at the mimics. The photon mimics. Let's see if that's a cool idea, if that works for you.
Dodge my attack.
I was gonna go respond with telling them they're poopy heads, but I was too tired from work to bother. Hey, work has got its upsides also. Obi, I would like to play with you sometime. Okay, I hope in the way that people... Okay. These are new creatures for me, at least they're quest creatures. There we go, 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Hoppa. Another one in the bag. Some others have really enlightened me and I'd like to learn a little more now that I'm back. Angeldust is taking this seriously. This is my alt, I'm the guy named Halim Ahmad. You mad, bro. You mad, innit? Sus. Funny how you pronounce wand, with a long A, not a short. Wand. I went and talked about the wand. Wand. And wand. Boom. Okay, boomer, I am stronger. I think we need scouts in here. Get some scouts shooting at that Nimbus over there. I can only do so much. I can only protect you. I cannot fight a war for you. People are gonna die. Zegas is dead. This thing is pretty deadly. There's even multiple ones. Check it out. It is pretty epic though. Check this out. It's super epic. There's 3 of them. We have no air shielders. It's just try wand. I won't pronounce it like that. Wand. I rip. Me too. Almost. Wand. Tar wand. I'm pretty sure that I had to pronounce it like wand earlier. Tar wand. Wand. Obi doesn't even really play anymore though. Yeah, I think he does it because it's funny, huh? Try wand. Imagine he did it because it's Dutch. Yeah, it's all good. Can someone please kill these Nimbosses? Do we have any scouts here today? Any sorceresses? Like anyone at all? Please? Predator, you're doing great. But I think you're out of range. You're not hitting the Nimbus. You're not doing any damage. I think this is the end boss. This is the end battle. This is going to take an hour. Okay. Ik ben in Nederlands. What? Wait, with how was lightning bolts were being summoned? It's Naruto roleplay, bro. Don't be so serious. Naruto always does these lightning bolts and doesn't afraid of anything. On my way. Air shield or you're all dead. Is Sasuke using Kirin? I have no idea who these people are, but I hope nobody is abusing anyone. Some heal, please. Yeah. Okay, 1 is down. Get all of the coins before Loki gets him. I need to pay back 50 coins or 100 coins. OP Predator, you're out of reach. You're not doing any damage. See? Your arrows disappear before they hit the Nimbus. You're not doing any damage. You need to get closer. There you go. You're doing it. Have you ever even watched it all? Did you skip any fillers? Naruto doesn't use electricity, lowly. Lol. How are they being summoned? How is it even possible? These are lightning nimbuses. They can summon lightning. It's in their name. Just like I can summon fireflies in the game at night. And you walk around. There we go. All my coins are being stolen. Thanks. So this area turned into a disaster. Easy peasy. Well, not that easy, not that peasy, but we did well. The gold. Yes, I got some gold. GG fam. GG. I haven't skipped anything, lol. Don't be so serious, bro. Obi knows everything, sees everything. Shall we go, people? Shall we move? Thanks for the healing, Wicked Dust. Thanks for the healing, Wicked Dust. I have just finished the pain arc. Yes, new Mac runs Angeldust fine. Whoa, did it really take you 10 minutes to reply to that? I would get a faster Mac if I were you.
Let's see them dodge my attack. Right in the sweet spot.
I was busy. Yeah, that's what they all say.
This, they never saw it coming.
Nah, it's good. I'm glad you're here, Hum.
Time for some random.
If you ever need a new battery for your iMac, you can probably use my video and use it as an inspiration. I actually liked pain. Okay? Hello from Brazil, state of Goiás City, Ipora. Bem-vindo, este Angeldust, John Connor. I came from the future to defend you all from the Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, get down! As a matter of fact, that vid is very timely. There you go. I wish I could respond to you, Tendo, but I have no clue about Naruto. I would keep it that way, Obi. I also have no clue about Naruto, and to be quite honest, my life isn't too bad. Hahaha, Obito, nice. Obrigado. You're welcome, John. Are you going to play the game with us? Are you already playing the game, maybe? I will be doing a new battery install this afternoon. Cool. Using a similar thing like the iFixit kit. Same kind of model. I think most of them are similar. I have a question. How and where can I ride on flying animals? Predator, you need to donate or build a Wanderer. It's very exclusive. Berserks is just running around, which is better than running ahead. You got yours from Otherworld Computing, I see. There used to be a time, 2 years ago or so, when I wanted to get a 2 terabyte SSD for my MacBook, for the same MacBook. But then I just bought an external hard drive that could house more data, and I just moved a lot of sort of offline data files onto that external hard drive, the one that died a few months ago. But the 2 terabyte SSD was just like too costly. It was about $700 or $800. The ladas, it was too much. I played before, I come back in today. Thank you, John. Looking forward to it. Let us know what your player name is. Tell the French Predator to donate. I'm spoiled for Naruto. My friend spoiled it for me right now. I wouldn't have spoiled. I would think Obito is dead because Obito is known as Madara. You need to stop. I have no idea what this is about. Is that a proper spoiler? Just ignore what I just said. I have no idea what I said. It was about OBD thing, and there we go. I have no idea what this is about. Hum is also looking into these expanded storage options because the new iMac has a wimpy 500 gigabytes internal drive. Probably an SSD, but 500 gigabytes isn't too much. Just for editing a video, I probably use about 100 gigabytes of temporary space, so you really want to have some room available on your drive. Obito, do you watch anime? Hey, I watched Spirited Away. Hey, I know Spirited Away. Come on, hit me. I know Spirited Away. I am super Japanese anime waifu. Who's this? Jared. Jared, stick with the group, buddy. You did so well, and now you're just ruining everything. My old Mac has a 1 terabyte SSD and it's almost full. Jared! Jared, Jared, Jared. Jared, please stick with us. Do not run ahead. Probably saying this at a very inopportune time, but I will repeat it. I will repeat it. Tell me the name. You're acting kinda shady in calling me baby. Tell me the name, tell me the name. Acting kinda sussy. Playing Angeldust. Let's go. They all want the sweet Angeldust. Let's go. Keep on going. Follow me. You can still rap, I see. I've been rapping since the day I was born. You know? Cooking up a storm since the day that I was born. It's what I do. Rap, Naruto, Obi, I know everything. Amines. Hey Firefly, Angeldust is a very beautiful game. Hugo, I think you're just trolling now. But it's okay, it's okay. Scarrick is joining us. He's very scary. Okay. And we're just walking, moving on up. While uploading, it's a perfect game. While uploading and finishing the Hardware 1 MacBook battery replacement video, I took a look at the PBR graphic style videos that I did. And some of those screenshots and some of those views are really beautiful. I really want to get back into developing that. Laptop is now again ready for doing that. Looking forward to starting up those streams again. It was just such an amazing new site. And I think the game looks totally different. It's a different game. Turns out I have a list of stuff I've watched. It's probably a bit outdated. Obi says. Mirai, Nikki, Future Diary, Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, Kakegurui, Violet Evergarden, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Sword Art Online, Death Note, One Punch Man, Blame, Psychic, One Certain Magical Index, One Certain Magical Railgun, probably more stuff. Whoa, that's a lot of Amines. And then you also listen to Blade's album, so you know a lot of stuff. How's the radio? Obi, did you already get accustomed to the radio, or are you still hearing it in your dreams at night? Bruh, I watch so much Amine that is still I watch it. Heal wisely, die wisely. Heal by the sword, die by the sword. I was happy today, no radio. No radio yesterday, sounds like 2 good days. Please heal. There's some healing coming in, it seems. I'm still ripped though. I'm still dying. Better than I ever did. Yeah, don't heal the creature. Otherwise we'll never kill it. We'll never rip it. I'm happy when it's only the machine hydraulics I hear. If it at least was normal. Yeah, but the definition of normal music like changes between people. There is no normal music. I take white girl pop or K-pop at this point. What's white girl pop? What does that even mean? White girl pop? Ooh, no white girl pop. Bop, she bop, she bop. The girl is popping and I can't stop. It's Balkan music, okay? Yeah, it's good, it's good. K-pop is trash, Pain says. Okay. Pain going hard with the role playing here. I'm hard with the role playing. Feeling pain like it's nothing. This is how much pain the radio music is to me. I take K-pop, it's so bad. I have no idea what K-pop is, but probably some Amine waifus. Loki, are you dead again? That's what you get for stealing all the coins. It's so hot in here, come on. Like earlier today it was perfectly, the temperature was perfectly acceptable, and now it's just so hot. Why is it so hot? That mean no gold. It's true, but I'm gonna steal all of these coins. Needs to steal your coins. Wicked Dust, you're doing great. Keep an eye out for the health bar of people. Nice. I think there's one more creature around. Is it a bird? It's a burb. Let's get the burb for the new players. It's a hard to kill burb, but we can get it. Don't hit it in the air. Don't hit it in the air. Let it sit down. Let it sit down. There we go. I have no idea what Balkan music is, but it sounds pretty bad. The concept of Balkan music. Nice, Loki. Was it you? Was it your bomb? It was a good bomb. Today is a good day to Firefly. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice shot. And why do they even play ads on this radio? I have no idea. There's one more bird. Just for once we'll get the bird. It's for the new players. Okay. I poisoned it. That's something. I poisoned it. Hugo, you got it. Nice. GG, good fight. Let's keep going. I see no god up here, other than me. Well, that's debatable, but...
You're not going to like this.
You did some good work. You did some good work there. What are we killing? What is it? It's a roamer. Boom, in the pocket.
Feel the sting.
Thanks for the bird, you're welcome. The birds are very hard to kill. And Jared, what did Jared do? Jared walked ahead. It's what Jared does, he ruins the spawns for everyone. I have no idea about BTS, but it's a very popular super band. Hello Dota Angel! I've got 2 crocodiles over here. Berserks, get off your horse, buddy! If you ain't fighting, you ain't getting coins, you know? Or you get banned for coin stealing, just like Loki. This is great. And this is exciting. Let's keep on going. Ignore the bird. We're going to ignore this bird. We're just going to move on up. There's a lot of messages about K-pop, BTS, and the entire anime waifu scene. It's not something that I'm super interested in or that I have lots of knowledge about, so I'm not going to read all of the messages, but maybe we can switch topics and get something else going. So we need scouts and sorceresses. I tried one of their songs and it wasn't that good. Okay, that can happen. It's so hot in here. Why? Why is it so hot in here? Just why? Why can't I just cool down here? Oh, I know a good way to cool down. Let's get a bucket of water. Phoenix Flame, what's up? Did you rip? Did you rip, bro? Yeah, Obi is being edgy at times, trying to get around these super ban words, but I'll condone it still. But one day Obi is getting banned and then they'll be like, why? Why did I get banned? Why did I get banned? That day already happened. Sure, but it was about something else. You're safe. No, you're not safe. It can happen again. You can get banned as many times as I want. You're not safe. You're never safe. So it looks like there's a few more claims that we need to run my claim analyzer on to make sure that we don't have mimics next to photon conduits. He's playing. Playing what? Ah, I couldn't get any coins. I'm coinless. Chat has been taken over by Obi and by Pain. Tendo. I have no idea who Nintendo is, but it's all good. The Pain Tendo is the the least popular console in Japan.
Hunt was worth the prize.
Okay, GG. It is now lottery time. Get on YouTube or Twitch for pet snacks. Let's go. Be right back. Loki, this might be your cue to start making dinner or start cooking for the birthday. Not sure how you think. It's coffee time? At least coffee time, but maybe you can also say like, okay, let's start working on the cooking. What's cooking? Whoa, my face is sort of like blown out. The light is too hot. Too light. It's all good. What kind of coffee do you have, Loki? Obi asks. So, if you want to participate in a lottery, don't mind my face, that's a bit too light, because the light is in front of my face. This is what happens. Like, there's no way to fix it, sorry. If you want to participate in a lottery, go to playangeldust.com, you'll get to the Angeldust website, like this. Sign in using your player name and password in the boxes over here to the right. And then you will need to enter the code 65555 into this box. Like this. So go to playangeldust.com, sign in using your player name and password, and then enter the code 65555. Submit your ticket, boom. And you're participating in the lottery. Loki is trying to be cheeky, but it's not going to work. Loki is having a Highlander grog. That sounds mightily impressive. What's a grog? Well, it's a grog. It's in the name, right? It's a grog. But what is there not to get? Alexi, you still watching? Hey, Berserks! Spasiba, you did it. You're in the lottery. Amazing. Amazing. You did it. Any other joiners? Do you have coffee beans or pre-ground coffee? Firefly, you saw that, lol? If you get banned, I would make alt and take place of yours. Huh? I saw that. What? Hey, Alexi. I was just checking if you were still there. That's all. So you can grind the beans yourself. It's like a true coffee enjoyer. Whoa, but it takes a lot of time. And sometimes these people that I know who grind their own coffee, they've got these very expensive machines. And it takes a lot of power, so you have to have special outlets, like power outlets, and you have to have 4 of them or so, and they have to be higher voltage. And then you can grind your own coffee beans. Not really. Okay. So we've got Berserks. Any other takers? I'll give you 2 more minutes to get your tickets in. It takes 40 seconds to grind with an electric. There you go. Also, how's the audio mix? Is the game too loud? Because I raised the volume on this thing. Yeah, so I raised the volume on some buttons. And that was cool. You bought an electric grinder. Okay, it's cool. Read the comments if you want. I used instant coffee packets. Sure. 1 more minute, get your tickets in now, you can win a pet snack, come on. Come on, come all to the Angeldust lottery, you can win your pet snacks. Draw me, please, Jared says. Jared, you're not in the box, you already won. Jared, you already won, you already have it. Let's see, Jared. 15. Jared PM. You already have the lottery winner badge. You already are the lottery winner. You can't win twice. It's the new James Bond movie. James Bond 007. Number 27. You can't win twice. To me, coffee just smells bad, but she enjoys her super expensive coffee I bought her, so GG. Yeah, that's why it's called grog with 2 G's. It's like grow GG, bro. Yeah. Anyway. So. Berserks, are you ready to win the lottery? Are you happy now? We're going to draw a winner. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Berserks, you won the lottery. GG. You are the only joiner, but it's not a problem. you got it. If you sign out and sign into the game, you get your pet snack. And then select it from your inventory, give it to a creature, and they will be your pet. It's super amazing. Let's sign out and get back into the game. So, does anyone have any good ideas for how to improve the lottery? How to make it more user-friendly? Nice. I am stuck. I'm stuck in the ground. I am stuck in the ground, but I will teleport towards Soda Meow. There we go. Boom. Hello. I live again. Let's go. Follow me.
This place must be purified.
Payne is back in his original account. Okay, there we go.
Feel the sting.
When I'm as old as Firefly, so like 50, and I will have coffee eaters come over to visit, I want to be the person that hates coffee but has the best coffee you'll ever taste. There you go. That's a good goal, a good life goal. Step 1 of the lottery, rate 5 stars on Steam, itch or Play Store, and boom, you get the badge. Guess he doesn't play anymore. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Who? I remember my first lottery. Wait, is this a grave? Will he get a new phone? So what I'm thinking is everyone who's playing during the live stream will automatically enter their ticket. That's the new idea I have. So they won't have to enter a code anymore, but everyone would just automatically be in the lottery.
This place must be purified.
Just about to fixing my stuff. At the same time, program's gone mad. Okay.
There will be more challenging fights in the future.
Hey Alexi, there are also some freelancer websites where you can get 3D modelers if you need them. So if you take a look at something like Fiverr, maybe you already know Fiverr, fiverr.com, or what was it, Workzone or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what the name is, but there's a few of these freelancing websites where you can get or hire a person to do design things for you for a few dollars, euros, whatever. So maybe that's something to investigate. Time to say goodbyes. Goodbye, Al Halim. What happened, Alexi? Obi asks. Let us know. AZ Loso is here. Okay, this is a very hard to kill Wheatler. And it just killed me. This is also a scorpion. What happened to Alexi? We don't know. Jared says, no! I died, bruh. It's all part of life. You live, you die, you live and let die. These Wheatlers are crazy! I dead. Yeah, me dead too, bro. And these two Wheatlers, they're so crazy they don't even look like Wheatlers. How is it even possible? Sorry I'm late. Hey Wendy Simple, don't worry about it. You're here and everything's cool. We're hunting it up, and after the hunt we'll be taking a look at a proof of concept for the mimic photon system interaction that I described on the forums today, or yesterday. Cure me! We'll also have some memes lined up. Have you ever watched Ants Canada on YouTube? I have no idea what it is. Ants Canada, no. What happened with me? I have no idea, Alexi. I'll join the hunt with the boys. Okay? Not again. Just run.
Let's do this.
No, I will never run. I will do my best. To you Bocap joining us. Ants Canada is a YouTube channel about ant keeping. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. Okay, Loki, see you later. Thanks for dropping by. You will be on the stream still. That's good. But start cooking now. Start cooking something nice for your sister. You got into this week. It's good stuff to watch. I can imagine. It doesn't really sound like a very mainstream topic. So there's probably a lot of super exclusive or weird information to get from that. I hate bugs, but it's helping a bit. I can appreciate the ants now. Cool. But yeah, I did my best this year. There were a lot of ants in my garden to get rid of them, so sorry ants. Getting antsy. Forget the bird. Forget the bird. Get your mount. Let's gear up and let's go. Grab your gear and let's go, as they would say. Let's find a Hydra. Maybe if we'll find one. That would be a nice epic ant boss fight. It's cool watching an ant colony grow from just one queen. If that's really the case, if that's truly what's happening, that would be insane. Like you have one creature and then you have millions of creatures. Do they also have transparent territoria or whatever they're called? Like transparent cases in which they keep the ants? Yeah, everything. It's crazy. Whoa. You see the whole process, okay? Sounds pretty cool. You see the first eggs, first workers. How the colony grows. I'm not entirely sure if I really want to watch it because I have ants in my garden or like on the beneath the pavement tiles. And people already said that you probably have millions of ants, and I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to having millions of ants. It's crazy. Huh. Yeah. Things are exploding. Ooh. Yeah, we have a big boy coming in. You also learn a lot about ant behaviors, so it could help with getting rid of them. Okay. It's no use, it's every man for himself. It's ant breeding season right now. Please shield. Wow. Yeah, that's what I see all around me. We had this 2 weeks ago to about last week. The flying ants getting out of the holes and just going everywhere. Yeah. That's what's happening here. What has been happening on the really hot, sort of like, what you say, humid nights. The flying ones, yeah. Those are the ones that make new colonies. There are so many of them. There's hundreds, thousands even of them from a single nest, a single old existing nest. People are giving me good advice on how to not die, but I think I'm gonna die still. Let's back up a bit. Here we go. Does anyone have any healing? Help, please. I want the brutal bear. Get one. So the meow just trying to avoid death here. Still ripped. There's a hydra, there's 3 snakes, there's 2 scorpions, a tripod. Better this is broken for me. Okay. Bro. Oh, you're back as a sorceress. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart, Soda Meow. That's smart. Firefly, you see a brutal bear? I have no idea. I'm trying to kill all of these creatures here. You tell me, is there a brutal bear? No idea. Nuptial flight. Oh yeah. I know that term. I'm still dead. Though. There's a big fight going on. A big fight. People are dying left and right. Firefly is tanking. Yeah, I'm taking so many hits because I'm in the front lines here. But don't worry about it. Once you're fully in depth, you can't get more depth. So it's not real life, it's just Angeldust things. Oh, you thought the flying ants were scouts. They were faster, had fewer hit points. No, I always knew that those were the queen, sort of the queen ants that would go to make new colonies. Still dead though. Still dead. If you want healing, get away from the Hydra, please. Okay, that's a good tip. I will protect you, Soda. I will stand between you and the creatures. We can do this. You killed one 2 days ago. I might have killed one or two too. Looks like we're just down to this single worm now. So let's kill the worm and be done with it. Soda, if you can air shield, I'm not sure if you're multitasking here. Oh, there's a tripod. You probably already do, but air shield at times might be useful against those seekers. Dexstar SSR is joining us. Tripod? Oh, tripod. Thank you, Alexi, for keeping my skills sharp. Chris X joining us. It's Chris X, bruh. Oh, there's another one. There's a second one. Talk about the comeback. He's got 3 heads. Yeah, this is the new emoji on Twitch. 3 head. What? What? Cool whip. Firefly, I feel you are bad at this game. No, yo, I'm just doing my best. I tank the damage so that others don't have to do. It's the megaphone, indeed. This is a battle I do not think we can win, but I'm optimistic. Yeah, I'm not the best player of this game. There's definitely people who've got more coins than me, more quests than me, nicer builds than me. Still though, it would be empty without me, because there would be no game, so hopefully you can at least enjoy that. We are getting ripped though. You talk about how crazy you'd go assembling candles for 8 hours. Yes. I wouldn't be able to do it. I did. As a summer job, I once had something similar, doing this repetitive stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. Yeah, Hum has been doing the quest for 1,000 days straight, but that's different. That's different. That's not 8 hours a day. That's not 8 hours a day. Just 8 hours of the same thing without any intellectual excitement. I can't do it. I just get depressed. It's no, you don't want to do. Don't want to do it. But I can see why you think Hum is insane. It is pretty insane. But it's better than 8 hours of factory work. Day in, day out. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, see the shadow of the Hydra on the mountain. It's just so beautiful. There's intellectual excitement kinda though. Beating my times is nice. Yeah, okay, but it's not intellectual. That's just trying to be more efficient. Faster. You're not making something. Yeah, you're making money. Okay, there you go. You're making money. You're doing things on autopilot mode. It would kill me. It would kill me. Slowly. I often spend my time thinking about something else. That's a feeling I'm familiar with. Can we please kill the Hydra? It's a level 10 Hydra. Let's see, where's Soda Meow? Over there. I'm going to go in for some healing, Soda. I'm coming. Coming your way. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks. More, 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 more. Thank you. Here we go. Back to the grind. It's similar to digging claims in the Angeldust. Setting up stuff on my new Mac, Hum says. It feels like that Windows version NT that had a pop-up for every single action asking for permission. That was Vista. That was Vista. It was the first version that introduced the UAC, and Vista sort of completely overused that. Having to place a bunch of the same blocks to make a platform. I feel ya. So maybe you're sort of immune to the grind. Maybe you can just do it. Maybe the worst thing for you is the radio, and it's not the work itself. Maybe. Today I was dying a bit, Obi said. Why? Also, someone else have any stories? Because now it's just Obi taking over the chat. Thank you, Hum, for that one message in between, but... Not every day can be your best day ever, Obi. You have to accept that there will be days that are better than others, and there will be days that are slightly worse than others. Also, your productivity or the amount of candles that you make isn't indicative of the quality of your day. Allow yourself to have some variance in the output. Especially, like you said, if you're working for 12 hours, don't expect the next day to be as good. It's just not possible. Why not? It just isn't. It's just not. Don't heal near it! We try our best, Angeldust. This is pretty epic. This is pretty epic. Here we go, explosions everywhere. Bam! In the bag. Now the second one. There's another one. And still now. Okay, Jared, it's a nice quote. I'm not sure if it really works in this phrasing, but I understand what you're saying. I think we should be able to kill this one a bit quicker than the other one, because now we're up to speed. Now we're fired up. Yeah, Obi, don't be so hard on yourself. Just enjoy the work. It's better that you enjoy the work and just try to make the most of your days instead of trying to continuously outdo yourself. It can't be done. Work at a pace that's comfortable for you and that you enjoy, and really don't worry too much about the output itself. Hydra is about to be Eggman machine to explode like this. Yes, it's very much like supersonic. They come back with 3 heads. Yeah, it's what they do. We really don't have to kill this one. It's only level 9, so it's a lower level. We already killed one. I think the new players already. But it's not about the coins. It's about sending a message. The most harder monster to defeat in the game. It's one of the harder ones indeed. You can be ambitious, Obi. It's ambitious and malicious. You can do it, but mind your mental health. Don't push yourself too hard. You get paid by the candle. I mean, I can understand that you want to sort of like do your best at earning money, but Don't worry about it too much. Later on in life you're probably going to wonder why you spent all of these hours making candles, when you can make about 10 times as much money doing something else. It's okay, Obi says I only have 41 workdays left at most. Okay. Okay. Especially since you're doing university and college and stuff, you will probably have a very good job later on in life where you will just earn multiples of what you're earning right now, and maybe you'd better just enjoy your time now, your youth and like your energy that you have, and earn the cash in a few years when you've got your degree. Not sure if it's solid life advice, but at least I'm pretty sure that you will have jobs that will pay many times what you're earning now. Then go for it. It's 5 minutes away, then go for it. Let's go. Awesome. Let's make some circles here. People are nice, that's probably the most important one. Imagine making a movie with this game. You can, there's cinematic mode built in. I can't move. Then who was phone? Okay, let's kill it. Let's go. Is it already dead? Not yet. So many stories can be acted out using the cinematic mode. That's what I'm thinking. But nobody ever did. Okay, I think someone forgot the air shield. We are doing some good damage, which is cool. Okay. That was easy. Okay. GG. Let's go.
Now this is exciting.
Epic. Very epic. Yes, sir. Let's go. If we can handle this, we can handle anything. I want to hunt for about 15 more minutes and then we'll hop over to the proof of concept for the photon mimicry stuff. No sweat. Well, I'm sweating a little bit, but in real life. Alexi was thinking it would be endless. That's what they all think, but it's not that bad. I will stop now. Didn't you say you'll end after the Hydras? I didn't. There's two more. There's two more. To the northeast. There's two more Hydras. I feel invincible with this team. Maybe it's the fact that you're standing far from the action. I think you should have, not gonna lie. Maybe. But now we can enjoy the ice just one more time. Whoa. It's so nice. It's so good. The ice, check it out. Whoa.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's get these two. Not again, yeah, not again. Let's get these two bad boys. Then we go into the Mimic Photon demo. This is the end battle. It's bad. It's funny how they come in pairs. Yeah. One last work-related question, Firefly. Purely academic. What's the highest paying per hour job you had in your life? It was just being a freelance consultant for companies. It's I still do this at times, and that's just like working for yourself, being your own boss, and just hiring yourself to companies with some expert knowledge or expertise that you have. That's That's the highest paying job you'll ever get. You will need to make sure that you have like the sort of like niche knowledge on certain topics. But then you can just say like, okay, I know this and I can help you with this. I will make your program run 1,000 times faster, or we'll be able to make something that works exactly the way you intended. That's what you want. Of course, when freelancing, you will need to keep in mind that you do have to plan for your retirement later on in life. You will need to keep in mind that you have, I'm not sure if you've got socialized healthcare, but you would need to save up for health insurance or something. It's also pretty rewarding, just being able to be someone and know something that you can sell for a lot of money. And my knowledge is pretty broad. Like, if you see me play this game, you would think that I have no clue about anything at all, because I'm just lying on the ground, being dead all of the time. But no, I do have some technical knowledge. So what you're saying, you're the wrong person to ask a thing, or as you don't do per hour? What? Not exactly sure what you mean. I mean, you could be a freelancer tomorrow. Just put yourself up on Fiverr, for instance, like Tim Bake, who made the music for this game, is also on Fiverr. So to get some freelance jobs and to get in touch with some companies or people wanting to have some work done. You can set your own rate and you can just start working there, build experience, and then you can hire yourself out to larger companies, bigger projects. And some of those contracts will be per hour. Maybe it will be some sort of a promise of effort. So you would spend X amount of hours on a given task, see where you get. Maybe it's per project, so you define an end goal and then you get paid a single sum to reach the goal. A mammoth is coming. I don't see the mammoth just yet. But I do see 2 hydras. Should I finally buy the red sword and use that one? It's sort of cheating, but should I switch and help out with this? It would be 1 DPS more. Should I finally do it? Just for this live stream? We're going to do it. We're going to buy the Fearbringer. Here we go. Imagine what? Landing it. Fending it. There we go. We're using the red sword now. More DPS. This fight will be over in no time. We're doing less damage than before. Yeah, this is definitely a better fight than before. I have no idea how much damage each sword hit does. You can probably find out if you play the game. The numbers that you see flying off of these creatures are probably indicative of the amount of damage that you or the group does. I think. I'm pretty sure the scout can do most DPS on its own. Depends if you're against a single creature or a group of creatures. Don't underestimate the amount of damage that the fighter can do to a group of creatures. For instance, we've got 2 now. With the scout you want to line them up and then pierce them. Something like this, from this angle. Maybe that will do much more damage. Also the sorceress is pretty good at DPSing without getting hurt. So over time, if you do not die, the sorceress might be the best call. Ask him, like Skywalk and then Havoc Storm. Yeah, but there's a limit to how much DPS the piercing damage can be done to a single creature. The Builder Hammer does 1 to 2 damage. I think there's a limit to the Scout's effectiveness of the piercing arrows. I don't think you can, for instance, do 20 damage to a single creature with a single shot. Okay, now there's 2 of them. Now there's 2 bad boys for life. Let's get him. Also mind your posture, make sure that your shoulders are fair and square and your elbows are straight or something. I'm not a professional expert on this. For academic purposes I stopped shooting, huh? Oh, Jared wasn't actually kidding, there's actually a mammoth coming in to the fight. Forget about it. There's also a super trapper coming in. Super trapper, lights are coming. A wand. I want a tar wand. Maybe we should compile these numbers so people know how to do most DPS. This trapper thinks it's going to get away. And I believe the trapper. I have another question. I see so many players having pets. How can I have pets? Predator, you need a pet snack. Which you can win on my live stream. So you can win one now. Go to playangeldust.com and sign in using your player name and password. Then use code 6555 in the box. There we go. Firefly, can you after the stream teleport to me? I really want to show my village. No, I can't do it. I have a demo of a new feature coming up. We've got some memes lined up. You can send me the coordinates in a private message and I will take a look when I have the time. That's probably your best bet. Hey, it's a new creature for me. It's a level 3 super mammoth. I want that one. So if you send me a private message via the website and send the coordinates of your build, I will gladly take a look. Like I've done this a lot of times before, and it's sort of my new workflow. It says on the website as well, there's a topic on the wonders. It's the way to do it. It's the way to do it. Maybe we can even send a link to the topic here, so yeah, that's what I would ask you. Send a private message with the coordinates. I'll gladly take a look. Ooh, if I use the purple sword, so the meow, you would be able to do DPS. Is it possible to unclaim builds? No, not possible. What you claimed is yours forever. Forever ever? Yeah. We can't send links unless we're modded. Jared, don't go. We're going to get the mammoth. No, you cannot unclaim stuff. You cannot unclaim stuff. It's not possible. Oh, Jared is gonna wand. And so the meow is going to use the piercing arrows. Let's go. Lambos is dead. I was already in mod once for like 20 seconds. We can do it again. Maybe. Maybe. What's up, maybe? Hey, welcome, Soda Meow. The air shield didn't go exactly as planned. Maybe you noticed. Everyone is dead, yeah, and there's like just like this. In 10 seconds, the entire landscape turns into a sort of lavascape. Basalt blocks, I think, everywhere. I'm not sure if it's basalt. Granite blocks everywhere. In 10 seconds, flat. Okay. From everything under control to complete chaos. Charcoal. That too. Okay, those are dead. Okay, new mammoth for me. New mammoth for me. Let's get it. I'm glad we stuck around. So let's spend 10 minutes killing this mammoth. Hi Firefly, hi Soda, hi Jeremy. Hi Jerry, Lambus. OB joining in just to have a level 3 mammoth, not putting any work into the fight itself. It's not a new level. Sign out, buddy. There's nothing for you to be had here. Oh, you stick around for the kill credit. Nice, OB. You wanted to get banned, sir? Hey, I bought a sword. It's 8,000 coins. That's a lot of coins. Groundbreaker. There we go. GG. Good fights. I'm now going to do the Mimic Photon demo. You can help me test it on the live stream. Next week, another big hunt. This one was very, very epico. Let's go. See you next week on Saturday for the hunt. And see you now on the live stream for a cool demo. Let's go. So thanks everyone for playing. Here we go. And bye, thank you for playing. Let's go, indeed. We're signing out here. And I need to set up the demo for a moment. Let's first check if we have more lottery tickets in the box now. Let's see. Not yet. So who was it? There was one player asking about the lottery. Predator. If you're watching on YouTube, get your tickets in the box. Go to playangeldust.com, sign in using your player name and password, and then enter the code 65555. And then you will be able to get your pet snack and get your pets. Okay. So first thing to know, the demo is very rudimentary. I haven't tested anything. Maybe it'll crash. I have no idea. I just made a quick proof of concept. It worked. It looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty cool. It's a very new feature for the game. It won't work as well on all of the devices as it will look on my computer. My computer is very fast. The Windows version of the game is very optimized. This is a 6-core, 12 hyper-threading threads processor. It's very fast. The GPU is very fast. The experience on Android and on like lower end devices will be slightly worse than what you're going to see on the screen here. But this is what works with the existing client, so I'm not going to modify my my client. And that's one of the important things. Hum proposed a new sort of block that would work client-side. It would require a client update. The system that I'm about to show you works with the existing version of the game. It's very easy to roll out. If the version that I show you is good enough, it can be rolled out tomorrow. Like, no joke, no cap. It's a cool feature. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it allows for some very cool new building techniques and possibilities. So I'm going to set it up. I will leave the lottery screen open for a moment so that Predator might be able to get their tickets in. This is where we start suggesting shield IDs, Firefly flexing on us. I even had to make the server part that I'm going to start up now. I had to make it different because the client actually doesn't understand what it does. So it has to work around that, but eventually it works. So let me sign into this other computer that I have. There we go. I feel like an elite hacker now. I'm hacker man. I'm just firing up the thing. Okay, that's running. That's good. Opening up the Steam chat one more time. Here we go. Are you just updating the claims, or did you have stuff in the client to support stuff like this before? What? You're going to see what it does. And you're probably going to say, oh yeah, I get what it does. I need to edit my hosts file. Anyone know where the hosts file is? I don't have admin on this computer. How do I do this? Windows. Drivers, I think it was called. Windows 10 hosts file location. Quanto tiempo? It's 1930 in my place. Firing up the thing, yeah. Oh, System 32 drivers. Let's try to find it. System 32 drivers. There we go. etc. Hosts. Open with Notepad. Boom. And we probably cannot save this if I add something to this. That doesn't work. Okay. So let's... Can we get a... run as administrator? Yes. Okay. Did you see that screen? OBS hides it. OBS hides it. For safety, for safety, I'll be right back. I have no idea what will happen if I do this the wrong way. There we go. Did it work? Did it work? Administrator command prompt. Okay, let's go. Drivers, etc. Is this like sudo? Will this inherit the rights to it? I have no idea. Let me quickly look up the hacking thing. Because I need to hack this a bit. I need to massage this file. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I can save the file now. That's good. That's good. I'm going to add some hacking commands to this. You already know this. People familiar with the game will probably already know what I'm doing behind the scenes, but it's secret still. Let's go. Now I have to type in a lot of numbers, so please bear with me. We'll get there, we'll get there. The demo is coming soon, don't worry. You're gonna get yours, but I want to show you that it works on an unmodified client. Because otherwise you're just going to say like, ah, yeah, it's all good. I think this should be about it. I hope it works. I have no idea if it works, but I hope it works. Save it. There we go. That file is saved. Here we go. Are you participating in the lottery? Yeah, Predator, you're in there. I'm just going to press the button, draw a winner. You won the lottery. You now have the lottery winner badge. If you sign out of the game or sign in again, you will get your pet snack. You can select it in your inventory. You can use it an unlimited amount of times to get any creatures that you want. Try your luck. Here we go. We're going to try our luck. Angeldust. I'm going to play as the builder because I think the builder is the best for building. I'm going to play as Adam. I think this was the password, I have no idea. We can use game replays, it's not really necessary.
Well, no time to waste, let's go.
Hey, there we are, it works, it actually works. Here we are, it actually works. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real world. Okay. Yeah, we are where I want to be. Adam has got private messages. Hey, Alexi, this is Adam Jensen speaking. OMG, it's so different. It's so different compared to the other world. Okay, I'm going to ignore every piece of thing that you see on the screen. This is all for testing. We're going to the mountain bulldozer, like this. Boom. Looks like this has been bulldozed. Also, feels like we've been here before, sort of. Oh, here we go, here we go. Adam Jansen, indeed. Check it out, this is my testing setup. So just to make sure that we're on the same page, check this out. There's a photon injector, doesn't really matter, like any photon will do, like either the star or the diamond. Adam has the mammoth, indeed. Adam has got a lot of things. There's a photon conduit going to the back of this machine. And just for the meme, I'm going to use the texture. So let's remove these for the moment. These are 2 mimic blocks, as you can see. Scarum says this is great. Yeah. We need a bit of light, so let's put some lights on here. For okay, floor lights. We don't do floor lights anymore. Let's just do it like this. It's good. So there's 2 mimics here, and the photon conduit, as you can see, is connected to the mimics. Well, not really connected, because the mimics are in their own separate world. But, see? This is a simple setup, right? Now, I think it will work even in this setup. So let's trigger it. Let's trigger it. Here we go. Boop. And you will see what happens. See? The mimics got replaced with the thin version. Like I said, it's very rudimentary, but this works. This is like instantly workable in the client version that we have. Now it's the thin mimic, and if you send another photon in there, back to the big mimic. It's a very like simple concept, but it allows you to copy 2 blocks, because you can either, like this one will prefer to copy the block from above, and the other one, the thin one, will prefer to copy the block from below. Also, the climbability is different, so one block can be climbed, and this one can be climbed. But here's the fun thing. If you use the bear, and we use let's buy the other bear block, ruin. Since we did a texture mod on this, we can make a simple animation out of this. Or animation, we can at least... Like this bear block, the ruin has got the mouth closed, and the white one has got the mouth open, so we can now make it animate. So it now copies 2 of the ruin stone blocks, as you can see. Let's put one more light up. More lights, the more lights the merrier. Hi Dragot, how are you doing? Boop. And now you will see the mouth go open, check it out. Also, hello Al, how are you doing? One more time. Yeah, it isn't as seamless as you'd think. There are definitely clumps being spawned. Oh, I bought the bear icon. Check it out. So I had hoped that this would be more seamless than it is, but it's something. You will, if you take a look, see there's definitely a clump being spawned. So I have no idea if this is workable at all, but if you build a window frame around it, you can hide all of the machinery and all of the stuff. So maybe it looks worse in the 3D visual style. Let's see. Because now we have 3D clumps. Also we don't have the open mouth, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, see, there is a bit of rubbish being generated there, and it's orange because it's the mimic block. Maybe there's a way to make it better. I didn't really try. What it does, like, so you're just faking a player replacing these blocks, sort of. It's a bit more efficient than that, but it takes a sort of similar code path on the client. So I think this could be optimized to not spawn clumps. I think I can actually make it work to not spawn clumps. But you would hear the block replacement sound.
This is the part where you stop existing.
But that's pretty nice, right? It's pretty cool. And of course you can use any block types that you would like. One that works really well because the texture is sort of similar is lava and cyanergy. So now we have a lava portal sort of, and then we walk over the block and it changes color. It changes color, watch this. See? When you said this on the forums I was not sure, but now that I see it, this is cool! Wow. And when you leave and come back after a long time, they change back to the mimic orientation you initially placed. Yes, even if you place other blocks in the claim after switching the orientation using photons. No, they will be in the... if you place other blocks, it will get marked for save in this new orientation. Hum says, I stand by my comment. What was your comment? You need a loop for your photon. Amazing first pass, but do the work, make it client side. No, it's not possible. It just cannot be done, because then you can't make something that's dynamic. I mean, how cool would it be? We're going to play Spaces Green here. Spaces Green is all about psychedelic stuff and black and white. So we're going to buy the tiles. I hope I have enough money. And then place the tiles. How cool would it be to make the tiles change orientation dynamically? Here we go, here we go. I don't know how to do a loop. Seriously, how do I make a loop out of this? I have no idea. I can do the opposite thing. So the advantage is that you can use the picker. So we have two thin ones now. So let's replace one with the thick one, so that you can see that it also does it in that orientation. Here we go. Now it's an arrow to the left. Now it's an arrow to the right. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Yeah, in hindsight I probably should have put in a few more seconds of work so that it wouldn't spawn the clumps. I think it can be done without the clumps, even server side. But the thing is, what you're proposing is a different functionality altogether. It would just be animated textures. That's something that, yeah, because we ran out of block numbers sort of, it would take a bit of an involved process to get it working. But this can be done server side and you can trigger it on different conditions and stuff. I think that's very useful and very cool to have. And one thing to keep in mind, so let's get rid of this entire frame and all of the scaffolding here. One thing to keep in mind is you're not constrained to a 2-block window, of course. It was just for illustrative, yeah, whatever purposes. So if you make a conduit, like this, make a 3x3 square out of photo conduct to make a loop. If I remember correctly, this would work.
This is the part where you stop existing.
Okay, it sort of works. It sort of does what I want. Now let's... Oh, that's not gonna work. Photon block expert here, over-engineered, okay. Yeah, this is also not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. But we're gonna run with it. We're gonna run with it. So let's first do the bear demo. The bear demo here. You heard it here first. Quick, before the photon arrives. This is cool. So you also see this puff of smoke coming off. I'm not sure if that will be gone as well. I'll just have to wait and see. I'll just have to wait and see what happens, if it can be done. Maybe it cannot be done. And you might ask why not? It just cannot be done. And I understand you would have to plan ahead for this. As with many things, you would have to plan ahead with this. I'd much prefer all blocks swap in sync. Yeah, but you're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking big enough. Then you wouldn't be able to make locks or some... Because it also changes the... it also changes the physical property of the block. So now it's small. Here, check it out. Now it's big. And once it gets small... Okay, now I'm stuck in the block, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This would lead to revolutionary ideas by players. Yeah, come up with one. Name me one revolutionary idea that you would be able to make using this. Get out of here. One thing I would definitely do is just hide the machinery. I would hide the machinery, seriously. This is just so much cleaner. If you hide the machinery, it's insane. I think we would definitely want to get rid of the puff of smoke, but I'm not sure if it can be done. It might be able to get done, but I'm not sure. Obi says this would be great for a screen, like photon screen. You could do it way more compact now, because before you need to use photon blocks which act like photon conduit when empty. Building is already hard enough and you couldn't have another pixel next to the photon block. The mimic should throw you in the air when it changes from half to full. That's what the photon block does. I'm not sure if it can be done. It's the solution that the photon block uses. But with this you can do it more compact, because they just switch and let photons through. I hope so. I see a good use for this.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're the master, you're the master. It's
Looking for this.
does everyone see use in this? Or is it a completely useless feature that I'm trying to show here? I got to raise the beam, got to raise the beam. Yeah, these clumps definitely get annoying, so there is something to be said to try and fix that. I'm not sure if it can be done, so maybe the entire feature will just not make it. Oh, you could sort of use it to indicate climbability this way. Like, small block is climbable, big block not climbable. See? When it's small you can climb till you reach the top, and now it's not climbable. It's a cool gimmick. But it does affect a few builds in a few chunks, so that's a problem. Whoa! That was a cool... That's a cool thing. But why does the above one doesn't change? Because there's a actual block above it. I see. The impossible ladder to climb. It is. I'm having a distant thought about making screens conveying messages or just wholesome relaxing displays. We would need to see how it affects and if it's easily fixable. Loki, are you still here? I think Loki is still here, yes? Loki neglecting his sister. You can even make it change shapes, as you can see. What kind of abuse can we come up with? How can we abuse this? A table block? Okay, I'm just killing everything now. I don't think mimic conveyors move you. They're fake. You can fake a conveyor belt. Oh, you can actually climb the table at the top. Okay. This is a very good troll. Where are these creatures coming from?
Been looking for this.
Yeah, you can't switch the direction of the conveyor with this system. Also, you cannot stand on the conveyor because there needs to be a block above it for it to copy. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But yeah, so this is the proof of concept. And there's probably a way to do this in a horizontal fashion as well. Because that's what I was thinking about, so having a line of blocks change. But I need to think on how to do this. So you want to have a line of blocks that's below it. Let's go with this one, for instance. This is very much proof of concept. Don't worry about the details just yet. So this is what you're gonna see. You want to have the hidden layer sort of be in front of it, like this. I think it works best if you window it and if you plan on having this feature implemented in your build from the start, so you have a bit of room to work with. Like this. Of course you can do it in a horizontal fashion. So this block will change into, let's say, the tiles. We had the tiles. And you can even make elaborate designs, so you can interchange these like this. And now it's just a matter of having a conduit at the back side of this. This is what I was worried about. I'm not a builder, so I don't have like super good ideas, but it's also a new tool for everyone, so let's just see what happens. Put the button over here. Now you can have progress bars in Angeldust. Loading 50%. How about making gates? Step on a photon block and wait for the block path to open. Yeah, that's also already something you can do with photon blocks. That's nice. That's nice. And see, here you get a design or a system where all the blocks changing at once doesn't really make sense, because the photon has to travel along the entire path, and you can maybe make it stop or make it do a detour or something. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work, but what happens if we do it like this? It's sort of a snake path. You can make a nice animation out of this. Very nice animation. It's something, it's something. You can have hours of fun with this. Worst builder ever. I see merit in both systems, Ham says, but most of the things I have in mind require simultaneous change. Okay. Like, I don't know, this is what I came up with. This is what I think is the most fitting for the Angeldust system. It's the mimic functionality combined with the photon system. I mean, how much more intuitive can it get? And neither of those systems is intuitive, but the combination might be intuitive. Do you have any examples of builds you can show us that would be affected? Like show us on stream? I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to dox players or their builds or stuff. Maybe one of them is in a public area, I don't really know, but I'd have to ask all of the players individually to check their claims. I can say, hey, this claim over there and probably at these coordinates might be a problem. There might be a photon conduit next to a mimic. Then still you don't know if it's intentional, if it's actually a photon machine that is working to do something. It's really hard to tell. But this is the most natural combination of blocks that I can think of to make this system work. I think the system also works if you place it next to an injector, but I want to prevent that. So I want to always force the use of a conduit to prevent other problems from appearing. So I think this will currently work. Like this might work. See, this works, but I want to disable this. I want to make sure that the original photon has to be in a conduit to prevent other stuff from happening. Conduit only. Conduit only sounds good for me. Adam agrees. Here, this is Adam. Be more like Adam. Adam agrees. Will photon blocks switch? I have no idea what you mean with that. I don't think photon blocks are being mimicked. Not entirely sure what happens. Okay, they are. That's actually a bug. See this? It's actually a bug in the mimic. The photon block is a light source, but this one is turned off. So if you mimic a turned off photon block, you actually get a light. That's a bug. No, I want it to be conduit only. So only if the photon is in the conduit next to a mimic, it would toggle state. We found a bug. Nice. Flag gets copied, of course. So there's a few problems that we would have to fix. The clumps is definitely something that's very inelegant. So I would want to try and fix that. Then the existing builds, something to look at. I'm not sure if like all of those collisions or where this situation is currently in a build. I'm not sure if those are intentional or if there's actually no photon going through. We'll switch the mimic. I think 20 hours working and 36 hours. I meant if photon blocks with a photon passing through them, we'll switch the mimic. No. It's conduit only. This is bothering me. There we go. It's not bothering me anymore. This jolly thing is also just going and going and going and going. Let's get this out of here. There we go. I like the bear machine. The bear machine is cool. This can stay. But the other one, Nipa. Yeah, the bear machine. Hey. Hold on. If we use a few stickers, we can make something similar to an electronic billboard. You can't use stickers. Switch out ruin stone with cinder block colors. And see Nefersby in grey stone. It can be done. The only thing you can hope for is to make it a very dark grey, because you would need to use a color that multiplies with the ruin stone grey to make the ruin stone brown, sorry, to make a neutral grey.
Great.
Yeah, you could use the background color, for instance. That will neutralize, but it will be a very dark grey. It's a new tip in the Angeldust Creator Kit. Use the color picker to use color effects. So, anyway, let's not get hung up on this too much, but this was the idea, and this is the proof of concept that I have. It sort of works. There's a few problems with it, and by a few problems I mean quite some problems. On the other hand, it is something new that would be added to the game. Is this something cool? Is this something useful? Is this something... It does add a bit of liveliness to the world, which is always a plus in my opinion. It's something that can happen without player involvement, so it's always nice to have some automation and to have some, let's call this animation, going on in the world, even if players are not actively playing or doing something. I think that's entirely cool. But is it good enough? Or is it like bothersome? Is it like really bad? It's cool, but I really need to see how it affects a specific thing. Can I build it? Can I build your specific thing here? You are a fun feature, Scarum Dead. Obi, can I build the thing that you want to see? Quickly? or can it not be done? Ooh, I'm going to take a chance here. We did it.
And now we found the loot and we're happy.
These owls ruining my demo. Obi says nah. Ah, I see. I can quickly build it, but nah, let's not. Let's not. Okay, so this was the demo. Let me know. Maybe we can post a link in the forum topic there with the timestamp so that people can see the demo even tomorrow. I will not probably be able to make the demo accessible to you all. It's a bit involved, but I hope you get the idea behind this with the photon conduits. I think you should release a testing version so players can familiar. Yeah, that's just what I said. Doesn't need to be official. It's just what I said. It can be done. Why not? It just can be done. It's Wicked Dust. The Wicked Dust. Remember? I think Rob said that they wanted to make a traffic light. Not sure if you can make a proper traffic light because we don't have all of the colors. So we can definitely make red. Let's use red here. Bright red. I mean, is this a traffic light? It's off now, and now it's turning on. Woo! No, pain was someone else. Pain was someone else. Do pay attention. This is green. This is the green traffic light. Now the traffic light goes to green. Now you can drive. Here we go. Boop. Rob, is this your traffic light? Is this exactly what you wanted? And now you cannot drive anymore. So let me know later on if you're watching also what's up with all of this stuff. All this sea fighting. Looks good, looks good. This is a traffic light. It's also I hope you're not sensitive to photo something. So that's two good demos, a traffic light and the bear machine. I like the bear machine a bit more than the traffic light, but hey, to each their own, to each their own. Let's put some gold next to the bears, here we go. So, let me know if anyone is watching this, do you like the bear machine, do you like the traffic light? They're both options that would be in the game. Hey, you can't win them all, Obi, can't win them all or have them all. I enjoy this, the bear machine. Ayo. Okay, so that was the demo. Here we go. We're going to exit the game. I'm going to restore things back to normal. Unless someone has another cool demo idea that we need to check out instantly, you will have to type it out right now and say like, hey, I want to see this, I want to see this. Are turned on photon blocks mimicked as turned on or off? I assume off. Yeah, so we saw the hollow photon block was mimicked as a hollow photon block, but it did give off light. So it's a bit of a gamble. Scarum prefers the bear. Loki says, I'm sorry, I'm starting and my... Oh, sorry, I am starting and my hands were messy. I am making ricotta and spinach calzones. Oh, that sounds very good. I want one. I want one. But we had the bear machine, Loki. I will sign in one more time so that you can see it. We had the bear machine and we had the other machine. The traffic light. I like the mimic texture. Okay. Hey, the bear machine is still going. Here we go. This is the bear machine. Do you like the bear machine? Super cool. Bear machine. And this is the traffic light. It's you can't drive at the moment, but if you turn on the traffic light... There we go. Now you can drive. It's green. It's actually blue, but... Yeah, you cannot copy a block that is a full photon block. It just cannot be done. This is great. The bear machine is great. It was the best demo ever because if you look at it from this angle you will see the clumps and the stuff. But here we go, the bear machine. Come on, how cool would it be to have a bear machine in the game? I think just for the bear machine we would want this. Beep, 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 beep. Here's what we can do. I can post the list of player names of people with affected builds. I can publicly post it. I think it's about 15 or 16 player names, maybe it's more, I don't know. And then we just ask them, get in touch if you're worrying about your builds. I could say like, hey, this player name has got this many affected builds or claims, and a pattern will emerge and hopefully people will be wanting to investigate if it would be a problem. Shame you can't have a floor bear machine, a disco floor bear machine. Oh, be the party dude. if the list is going to be public, so would it be a problem to share the player names of players whose builds might be affected? I don't think that's not doxing too much, right? We can do it. It's not random people. Nobody uses photon conduits or mimics, only the actual builders of the game. Here we go. It's a big red 1, like digit 1, big red 1. 3 claims that have been found. It's not perfect, the tool is not perfect, but it will catch about 99.9% of the cases. Big red 1, 3 claims. Then we have Cave Wonderful, 1 claim. Derek 555, 1 claim. Esmeralda Legend, 1 claim. We have GMOB, 5 claims. But I think that's not too much of a problem. We've got Joey Roo. I have no idea who Joey Roo is, but Joey Roo has got 1 claim. Mapmaker 1 claim. Mr. Master, we all know him from the Palace of the Soviets, 2 claims. Pineapple Head, 1 claim. Streaming City C, Streaming City D, both 1 claim. Wallaroo 12, 2 claims. We've got Deepak Bish 685. Deepak Bisht 68550, 1 claim. Fabrizio 009, Fabrizio, we know them from the Spaces Green livestream, 1 claim. Fatih, 1 claim, and Obi, 1 claim. There you go. It's big space, red space 1. Loki says, I think my build might be affected, but I do not mind, I will just fix it. Loki says, yeah, that's me. I have no idea who is who, but it's all cool. Obi, 1 claim, indeed. But I can share coordinates. If people get in touch with me, I can get the coordinates of the claim, and then you will be able to find that in your claimed land list. You can just see match the coordinates, and then you can teleport there and see what's up. Yeah, so I think that's the next step, to say like, okay, here's the proof of concept. I'll do my best to get rid of the clumps and to get rid of the smoke, like the smoke cloud, the puff of smoke that you see when the block changes. See if I can get rid of those. I think that's the clumps, at least. That's a big prerequisite. If I can't get rid of those, I think the entire system falls flat on its face. So that's going to take a bit of work to make that work. And then just like see if you can get in touch with the people who would be affected. Some of these names are, I think, active players of the game still, so we probably won't have a problem getting in touch with them. But there might be 1 or 2 or 3 players that are not actively playing at the moment. And then it's just a matter of just still sending them a PM, saying like, okay, we took this decision based on this and this and this data. We don't think it will be too much of a problem, but please go and check. Also, I'm working with claim numbers, like different claims here. There might be multiple multiple instances of this photon conduit mimic interaction going on inside a single claim. I will explain on the forum. So I tried to explain it here, but Obi, be at peace. Just take it easy. Don't worry about it too much for now. I know what is the affected thing in my build. It's my liability. Anyway, so it's not many players. It's not many claims of all of the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of claims. It's just a few that are affected. And it would probably be a very cool feature to add. I think it's very lovely to see. We don't have the builders, Ruan and Gilio, online at the moment. Fatih isn't here. Maybe they can take a look later on and say, or shed some light on their opinion on this. Scarum says, okay. No, Obi, I'll don't message me, I'll message you. Don't worry about it. We'll take this step by step. Any other joiners for the lottery? Nope. So the next step after the live stream is to link the live stream and ask for more opinions and post the list of affected players, asking them to get in touch with me. Oh yeah, so you need to send me a PM, Obi. You need to send me a PM, but maybe after I did the post. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I will restore my hosts file because I sort of want to play the game as regular next time. There we go. So I shouldn't be able to sign in anymore. If this works, it's pretty sus. Alright. Next time I'll have to get my Firefly stuff back in there. Okay, so I can tell there's great contemplating about adding this feature. I really want this mimic photon texture added to the game. It's not a texture. It's a feature. It's an interaction. It's not a texture. It's a completely new feature. It's super cool. I'd want it. I want one. As with most of these features in the past, I think I commented on this. The easier it is for me to make a proof of concept, that's 80-90% to the way of what we want, the more likely it is that the feature is actually going to be added to the game. It's definitely something that we need to document in the Angeldust Creator Kit for making more technically complex builds, sort of. It's definitely an interaction that we need to document somewhere. But it's really cool, really cool. Sent. Alright. I will give half my gold for it. Okay. Maybe we can activate it on special claims for special people. Donate. If you donate, you get your claims activated for this feature. If you don't donate, it doesn't work. Pay per claim. It's pay. This way you can make sure that your claim would support it, and then you just pay 100,000 coins, and then your claim can support it. Then your claim will have the mimic texture switching. Oh, now I see what you mean with the mimic texture switching. There we go. That's the workaround. You go to your land page, and then you pay 100,000 coins to activate your claim, to activate this feature on your claim. Wow. We solved the money problem. We solved the technical problem of not having to convert older chunks or claims to this new format. $1, $10 per claim. It's cheap. For $640, you can activate all of your claims. Wow. I'd buy one. But without kidding, it would actually be maybe something that we could lock behind a gate. So you could flip something. New claims would automatically have this enabled, and old claims would be toggleable. 1,000 candles per claim. Is it possible to unclaim land? No. Though if you send me $1,000, I will unclaim a land. That you own. You can't just randomly send me coordinates and say like, here's the $1,000, please unclaim. The only unclaims that I did recently were near or at wonders. It's a new guideline, a new rule regarding wonders. If land claims are clearly grieved, like trying to interfere with the construction of the wonder, I will unclaim them. Rats. What? Okay, special action. Exclusive action, just for tonight. $2,000, and I will unclaim a non-wonder rubbish land claim. By anyone. I will remove grief claims for $2,000. Special action, just tonight. Oh. There must not be any construction of worth on it. It's only 20,000 candles. I'm just, whoa, it's tempting. Yeah, I'm really trying to fish for the money here. No, don't spend your money on this. The special action is not what you want. What you do want is me showing the latest and hottest memes of the week. 200,000 candles, Obi. It's a steal. You can do this. Alexi sends us this work in progress. Where's $2,000 when you need it? A work in progress logo for an Angeldust inspired entertainment product. It's Angeldust, Lands of Doom. Last week we already saw concept art for the Void. And now we have this official, crazy logo. Angeldust, Lands of Doom. Imagine you start up this game. You hear some epic music come on. Angeldust, Lands of Doom. Alexi, I already animated and did your intro, even with voice acting. That'll be 10 euros. Thanks. But the less I say about this project, the better. Alexi commented on this live stream, it's hard to find 3D modelers, or I can't find a 3D modeler for my project. That can be tough, like finding the correct person for the project or to work together with or to pay or as a freelancer. And here we go. Angeldust, Lands of Doom. It's coming. This decade. Does it come with a future unclaimed guarantee? No, it comes with no guarantees at all. Like I said, it's a totally useless offer. Don't take me up on it. You don't want this. Like I'd like the money, but I don't want to disappoint people. Unclaim. It's it's against the vision. Alexi also sends in this picture. Then it's worthless. There we go. Oh, you mean it would the claim would be unclaimed and the claim wouldn't be claimable. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I have to think on this. The special offer might reappear in the future. Yeah, an unclaimable claim. I see what you mean. Yeah. The offer might reappear. Hum would actually love this. But now it's just... Yeah. Now it's just a matter of finding the right price. Like, I altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. For now, at least we can enjoy Alexi's logo of the Lands of Doom. Angeldust inspired. Alexi also sends in this picture, and I have no idea who this is, but Alexi says, you look like Homelander. And I don't know who Homelander is, but I bet at least 17% of the viewers will know who Homelander is. It would be like claim plans, but creatures would spawn and you can build. Yes, that sounds like a very nice full feature. Do you know Homelander? I have no idea if it's capitalized. Yes. No. Ask the community. I'm looking forward to at least getting 3 votes or so. So I don't know who Homelander is. Oh, I can't vote. So do you know Homelander? This is Homelander. Alexi says, I am Homelander. Yes. I've been asking for that for years. Okay. The deal he just made him as ruthless as Homelander. I have no idea who Homelander is. Can someone enlighten me? Is this a Marvel comic hero DLC or something? Like, it's obviously me. Like, hey, there's this good looking dude, that's me, right? Yeah, I'm with the Obi cap. I have no idea who Homelander is. It's not you, okay. He's supposed to be a hero. I can be a hero, an overexposed hero, but a hero nonetheless. It's not Marvel, it's not DC. Wait, but he acts like an anti-hero. I'm a fire in my laser. It's not relevant. Let's get back to the deal of the unclaiming and future unclaim protection. Let's go. It's not relevant. I'm ending the poll. We have, let's see, 3 votes, 7 votes. I like it. With 7 votes, 71% of the people said I don't know who Homelander is. 28%, 2 people said, I do know who Homelander is. I think Homelander is not very well known. Because then he would be well-known Lander instead of Homelander. But I'm glad that I'm Homelander. Let's move on. Alexi, feel free to add any lore about this character. But we're moving on. There's a word for this. What? Irrelevant. Okay, there we go. Next up, Alexi sends us a video, which is actually another concept art with music. And I don't know if I'm getting DMCA'd here, so I'm going to play 25 seconds of the music. But you can see that the lands of doom are in front of you. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. And grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. Obi, do you see what I see? I can't zoom in on this, not easily, but there's 2 electric candles over here. These are very close to what I mean. It would be a white plastic base, and then this would be transparent. You see? You see? I'm the master of disaster. The master of disaster. It is dogs. I don't make candles like this. The ones I make are taller. Okay. Oh, these are the dogs. Sorry, Alexi. Sorry, Alexi. No, I was just commenting on the shape. It looks like the electric candles that I have are like plastic, round plastic bases with then a semi-transparent white thing on top of this. You saw candles too. It was because I said it. I tricked you. I tricked you. Here, I will draw the candle thing that I mean. So the base is like this. It's white plastic. It's circular. So like this. And then there's a semi-transparent, translucent sort of lighting thing on there. So sort of like this. And then the circular part, of course, goes behind it like this. Your candles are like 7 centimeter tall cylinders. Okay. No, that's different from what I mean, because this would be like glowing. And size-wise, I think it's about 3 centimeters high, tall or so. And then the width is probably like 5 centimeters. And this thing is only 2 centimeters or so. They're not big. They're not big. They're powered by 3 LED batteries, or not LED, but those small LED cell-style batteries, like a C or whatever. And then there's just a on and off switch in there, like on and off on the bottom. So I gave you the specs to a new product line. Go to your boss with this drawing. Tell him Firefly had this good idea. Diameter is half of the circle width. What? Diameter is the entire dimension. The radius is half of it. Greaves sends in 2 pictures, and I'm not sure which one is the first. I think this one is the first. Yeah. So Greaves has already been working with the texture converter and got some great beans out of it. I mean, those are some good looking beans. That's good. And then next up, version 2. Still the same beans, but we also have a different block. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Baked beans, yeah. Don't you like them? Make your own texture. And then Obi also experimented with the texture converter and sends in this magnificent piece of art. All of the paintings and drawings have been replaced. It's just so good. It's just so good. And this is why I wanted to do the artwork integration myself, add the frames around it, because you cannot trust anyone to come up with like the right aspect ratio. It's big boy, big boy. The only unfortunate part here is that the background of the PNG was not transparent. It looks like a Van Camp label. What's a Van Camp label? I have no idea. Crunchy says, very nice. Can I make my own texture? I have so little knowledge. You can do it. I'm pretty sure you can do it, Scarum Dead. The sideways ones. Oh yeah, these. Okay. There's another one over here. Okay. It's so good. I didn't even notice this because the colors are just the same. But oh, and there's one upside down. There's an upside down one here. Okay. Thank you, Obi. It made my day. Oh, also, check this out. This texture also was untransparentized. Homelander is Dynamite Entertainment. There we go. Now I know why I never heard of them. Dynamite Entertainment. I didn't check that website recently. Nice. Anyway, that's Angelio's artwork shack. It looks so good. It looks so good. Those were the memes, or at least the pictures that people sent in this week. Thank you all for doing that. Did I miss any? I don't think I did, but I just saved all of the things that I found. And with that, I think we came to the conclusion of this live stream. I already streamed earlier this week with the dev live stream, the battery replacement. Like I said, the laptop is now back in order. The battery has been like operating very well, so that's cool. The PBR style, I looked at some of the videos because I published all of them now, and I published the hardware video so I can show you on the live stream here. If you go to the YouTube page for Angeldust Live, the one that we're doing right now, if you go to Firefly over here, it's my second channel. So this is the new video, the MacBook Pro battery replacement video. It's amazing. Step 2 of this live stream. It's also very loud. One person liked it, which is good. 1 out of 7 people liked this video. If you want to see how I replace the battery, that's good. And Alexi says 1 more of PBR soon. Because as I show at the end of the video, I use this. This is actually the laptop that I use for the development live stream. I mean, see this desktop, this is what I do for the development live stream. So I had to make sure that it was in working order and that the battery is actually performing up to scratch. Oh, I like this video. Anyway, so hopefully PBR soon. It just looks so good. It just looks so good. Like one more time. Let's see if we can find that Rob 12 Space Machine. Where's Husbandu? That was the husband. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. The Space Machine. Wow. It just looks so sick. We will be redoing a lot of the textures, I believe, because I want to go for consistency and style more than making it look super awesome. It must be consistent in style, and we need to be able to do it quickly because there's so many textures that we need to do. And I've been experimenting a little bit with the process for that. But I think this looks so sick. This is just so good. So really wanting to pick this back up, Alexi. The 16 pixel padding around the textures is necessary for the smaller version of it, Obi. So there's when it gets downscaled and gets like down the map chain, having those pixels in there prevents seeing borders between blocks a bit better. You can see it sort of if you're in a snowy area. Let's go into build alone mode here. Let's teleport around for a bit. If you're in a snowy area, the snow is the most noticeable because that's a very white texture. And then you can see the sort of a grid effect. Not sure if you ever noticed before, you can't unsee. See you later, Scarum Scarum dead. Yeah, you can use something like image magic to do it. I also use a automated tool for that. I just make a 480 texture, and then texture packer, the tool is called, adds the 16 pixel border. It's just because you're creating a texture sheet, it's just the final step for adding the texture. So don't do it while you're working on the texture. That's one of the tips in the Angeldust Creator Kit as well. Forget about the padding, just ignore it. Work at 480 by 480 or at a slightly lower resolution if you want. And just ignore the padding until your texture is done, or all of your textures are done. Your stream buffered, okay. In general, the ideas were great and we're looking forward to these new features. Okay, your Pluralis Majestatis. Obi, how can I do free emoji with BD? I have no idea. What tool do you use? It's called Texture Packer. But that generates the entire texture sheet. So I'm cheating because I make the original and you have to follow the original. So if you look closely, somewhere around the center of the screen, I will take the picker here. Oh, that's the glosses. I'll take the picker somewhere around where my crosshair is. You cannot unsee this, so if you're easily spoiled with game graphics, don't look now. But you will see some lines in the landscape, and that's where the texture is small enough that it's sort of like 1 pixel, and then it gets blended with other textures. I can't do a pixel zoom here. I can do it on macOS with the assistive features. But you can take a screenshot and zoom in. I'm not sure how to take a screenshot on Windows. Is it print screen? I don't have a print screen button. We also have the snowman polka, so you know it's a good live stream. Snipping tool, I think it's called. New. I think it's most noticeable around this area. Now, how do I zoom? You cannot zoom with this tool. We made it useless so that you go and install the version from the Microsoft Store. See you later, Scarum. There is a magnifier tool on Windows. You are a magnifier tool on Windows. Right, so here you go. So this is what the padding is for, to prevent this. Now you might ask, hey, if it's to prevent that, why is it still happening? But don't ask these difficult questions. You don't want to do it. It will break your mind, eventually. So if it's supposed to prevent this, why do we still see it? Obi says, But if the padding wasn't there, you'd probably see those lines appear way earlier in the rendering. This is because of the mip mapping. There are ways around this, so I could use a different texture filter for this. But some of those filters make it worse, some of them make it better, but then other parts look bad. So what happens if I do something completely different than padding? Just do it, just do it. That's the beauty of this, experiment with this. It will lead to different results on different graphics cards, different detail levels, different screen sizes. But Nintendo is famous for using mip mapping, so having completely different mip maps. The mip maps are scaled versions of the same texture that the GPU can use for more efficiently drawing pixels in the background or at like very sharp angles towards the camera. The GPU will be able to decide, okay, there's not full detail required for this texture, so it will look up a smaller version of the texture and render it at a smaller size. It's very useful for speeding up the rendering, but what Nintendo did, because they control the hardware, for instance on the Wii or on the GameCube, they control the hardware so they know which graphics chip is rendering, and they used mip maps for certain effects, and it's genius. Like the person who came up with those tricks should like be regarded at the same level, I think, as John Carmack. They use completely different textures at different mip-map levels for graphical effects that were actually impossible to pull off on those chips if you stayed with like regular rendering. For instance, having sort of like rim lighting on the landscape or on grass. So you just make the grass texture lighter and lighter and lighter, and then you, like at sharp angles, it will be appear lighter, as if light is scattering onto the grass. It's very interesting. I tried this with Angeldust as well, but that didn't work, because then you end up with the Android graphics chip at very low resolution, and on the other hand you have Retina displays. The MacBooks, like with Retina displays, 5K resolution, what Hum says, and it just doesn't scale. The technique doesn't scale. You know Temple OS? Thanks, that's good, that's good. You'll play around with it this week. I hope you mean the texture converter tool. You could change the field of view 5 to look closer at the stuff in game. No, you can't actually locate, because then you will be rendering the blocks larger, and then the GPU will select a larger texture size, and you won't see the padding. It's about the pixel peeping at smaller sizes. So, I think Terry Davis, wasn't that the Temple OS man? Terry A. Davis. I think that was his name. Anyway, so that's all for today, I believe. It's more than 2.5 hours. It's been nice. Earlier this week I already streamed as well. PBR stuff coming soon, Alexi. It just looks so good. I mean, look at those thumbnails. There's one that I really love. I'm going to look it up, with the interior. The one with the interior is just so good. Oh, I need to be on my other channel. Here we go. Boop. Yeah, this one. This thumbnail. Not sure if I can get the thumbnail in a higher resolution. I don't think the actual shot is in the video, is it? Oh yeah, it is. No clickbait. No clickbait here. This just looks so good. I will remove my face, because there's already another face. But this looks so good. This makes Angeldust look like an entirely different game with better graphics, I'd say. At least the rendering technique is better. And this screenshot, or this setting, also inspired me to start experimenting. And this code is already in the new version that we would be working with. I fixed the code. Oh, now my face is actually in the way. So take a look at this table block over here and this column here in the background. I hope you can see my cursor. Yeah, so this column in the background and this table over here. As you can see, they are very off-brand colors. This is not a shade of purple that you would see in Angeldust ever. And this actually inspired me because it meshes so well with the orange of this orange-brown of the wooden planks. It meshes so well. So this inspired me to actually remove the color limitations, and we will be able in the future to use different colors in the PBR style. And I think that will make a big difference in how the game is perceived and how beautiful it can look. We don't have to go overboard and use all of the shades, but it might be a fun idea because we have more than 360 blocks of block types, material types. Might be fun to try and assign every single hue shade of a color to different blocks, so that you can make a very nice broad palette of colors, or you can use a very broad palette of colors while sort of sticking to the original colors in Angeldust. It would be so good. It would be so good. I really want to see where we can take this. Alexis, I really would like to have PBR for the hand-painted style. I can imagine, but that's not something that I'm going to add. So it will still be based on the cartoon visual style. It will have these sort of simplified textures. That's what I'm shooting for initially. So we're not going with full photorealism just yet. I don't think that is a thing that will work with the way that Angeldust... it's Angeldust itself, the game itself is cartoony. There's boundaries to what you can do. There's only so much that you can do. It's not a photorealistic gameplay in Angeldust. So I think the cartoony looks match with the sort of simplified gameplay style of the game itself. Not to say that it's a bad thing to have a simple gameplay style, because it's easy to pick up and play, but I don't want the graphics to look photorealistic, super serious, while the game itself is just a silly sort of like hunt and gather game where you build stuff. It's just so good. It's just so good. That's what I said. I want normals for the nail heads, so normal nail heads. It's cool. It's cool that we did this work, and I really look forward to picking it back up. The laptop works, so what's keeping us from working on it? Also, there's a few games and screenshots or IDs from other games that I want to see if we can adapt to Angeldust. It would be fun to try in different looks, different styles, different inspirations from other games, from other pieces of art, and see if we can make Angeldust combine the best parts of those. Would be absolutely super. Right, so that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Feel free to type any parting words here. I'm not sure if my chat froze or if people are just like testing 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if people are not typing anymore. I can fully imagine that that you're fully drained after seeing that proof of concept of that mimic photon interaction. Everyone's like, head explode. We don't know what to think of this, but it's looking great. Crunchy says, lol. Thank you, Crunchy. At least I know that the stream is still alive. So, yeah. We're going to see what happens. I will be posting probably tomorrow about the photon thing. I don't think I will be doing it after the stream. I need a bit of time off and maybe watch a movie or so. I was busy. Friends started talking to me. Hello. Don't worry about it, Obi. So that's it. That's it. Like I said, Obi, PBR style, we're going to take that to new levels as well, to new heights. It's all coming together soon. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments on the proof of concept demo for the photon mimic interaction. Expect more on that tomorrow, at least early as tomorrow. And yeah, let's see if we can make it work. One big if is if I can make the clumps disappear. I hope I can, but I'm not entirely sure if I can because the client might not be updatable. I've been saying that for quite a while now, but what do I know? But it might be like problematic to roll out another client update. So I want to make something that works with the entire existing client while still offering new functionality. And let me quickly see if I like what to expect. Maybe it's just not possible. Why not? It's just not. client local. Let me see. This is what I want. This is what I want. So it might be impossible to not spawn clumps in the current client version. And maybe a future client would be able to remove the clumps or not render the clumps. I don't know. I don't know. There's also a fly flying around now. But the clumps are the most irritating part, especially with the smoke puff, sort of. Like, why? Why would we want this? I'll have to see if I can maybe work around some of these limitations or things here. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. I want to sleep tonight, and tomorrow we'll look at it with fresh eyes. Nice stream, happy to be here. I hope that all of you are having a good day or night. Bye, see you later, Loki. Be good to your sisters, and hope you have a nice birthday party. Space is green and Hum have permission for my creation. Nice. Have a nice weekend. Can't absorb anything today. Not much help, sorry. Don't worry about it, Soda. You too, have a nice weekend, Soda. See ya. Thank you, Obi. You too, have a relaxed one. Don't work too hard. Yeah, don't work too hard. Don't burn out the candles, but don't burn out yourself. That's it for me today as well. I'm not going to burn out myself either. Fly, get away from me. There's a fly over here. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for the feedback. Look forward to more streams in the future. Angeldust Live will be back next weekend. I think it's most likely on Saturday evening, as usual. And maybe I'll do a development live stream during the week, because I really want to get working on that. We have to have the battery installed now in the laptop. So let's go. This was it. It's hot. We had some cool new stuff to show you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoy next week. And we'll see each other again real soon. I promise. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the comments. Peace out. Bye-bye. Hey, it actually worked. Woo! So here we go. Let's type the message. Thanks for watching and playing. I'll be back during the week. or next Saturday. The mic is still on. Yeah, I know. Bye, Soda. Thanks for being here. I know it's late. I know you have to jump through hoops to be here, but I appreciate every single second of it. Thanks for being here. And don't worry about not absorbing anything. It can be hard at times. Things move fast. Things are getting thrown at you left and right. We had an epic battle. 2 epic battles with 2 Hydras each. No, 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 no. Thanks. It's fun. There we go. Right. Anyone else want to chip in some cents? Or shall I end the stream here? I'll give you 10 seconds. All right. Thank you, everyone. Peace out.